Cindramata kedua. Opi cindramata yang ini digunakan dan dikenakan secara langsung oleh pejabat Bupati Kota Waringin Barat. Berikut ini adalah batik motif khas Kota Waringin Barat yang mungkin nanti akan bisa dijahit dan dikenakan untuk kegiatan dari Mr. Shimomura.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Selamat siang, salam bahagia dan sejahtera untuk kita semua. Shalom, Om Swastiastu, Nama Budaya, salam kebajikan, rahayu. Tapi yang kami banggakan dan kami hormati Bapak Norimasa Shimomura serta jajarannya dari UNDP, yang kami hormati saudara kami dari Kementerian Lingkungan Hidup dan Kehutanan serta seluruh jajarannya, yang kami hormati Asisten 3 Sekretariat Daerah Kabupaten Kota Waringin Barat, Kepala UPD yang berkesempatan hadir, beberapa kepala dinas yang berkesempatan hadir dan undangan yang berbahagia. Pertama-tama dan paling utama, marilah kita panjatkan puji syukur kehadirat Tuhan Yang Maha Esa bahwa pada hari ini kita bersama-sama bersilaturahmi dengan Mr. Nori dengan beserta jajarannya. Tadi sudah kita diskusikan sesuatu hal yang sangat strategis ketika kita makan siang di atas. Secara prinsip, kami atas nama seluruh masyarakat Kabupaten Kota Waringin Barat mengaturkan terima kasih. Senang sekali atas kunjungan Mr. Nori beserta jajarannya. Dan harapan kami ke depan, kerjasama, bimbingan dari UNDP untuk bisa kita wujudkan untuk menata kembali masyarakat kita yang ada di tengah hutan dan dikaitkan dengan potensi pariwisata yang ada. Kami dari pemerintah Kabupaten Kota Waringin Barat harus kami sampaikan apa adanya. Dukungan dari UNDP sangat kami perlukan untuk membangkitkan ekonomi yang ada di masyarakat, kaitannya dengan ekonomi yang bergerak di pariwisata. Mr. Nori tadi sudah mengingatkan, dia menginginkan Tanjung Puting harus disetting dengan tempat-tempat wisata yang lain. Ya, untuk menyiapkan tempat wisata yang lain, ini perlu kita didik, perlu kita siapkan masyarakat untuk mempersiapkan potensinya yang ada. Apalagi kaitan dengan pariwisata yang mengandalkan sektor alam. Problem yang kita hadapi, masyarakat tidak menyadari betul bahwa alam ini bisa dijual. Di sisi lain, turis menghendaki keaslian alam. Nah, ini barangkali ada kontradiktif antara kepentingan turis dan kepentingan masyarakat lokal. Makanya ini saya kira ke depan perlu kita tingkatkan kerjasama UNDP dengan pemerintah Kabupaten Kota Waringin Barat. Saya kira gitu, Mr. Nori, atas nama sekali lagi, atas nama seluruh masyarakat Kota Waringin Barat, kami senang sekali kunjungan Mr. Nori dan ke depan bisa kita lanjuti kerjasama yang lebih baik. Saya kira gitu, terima kasih. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Untuk penghormatan dari beliau untuk seluruh masyarakat Kalimantan. Oleh karena itu kita juga akan menyimak sambutan Mr. Norimasa Shimomura. Please and we give applause. Kita berikan tepuk tangan untuk beliau.
Thank you very much. Terima kasih, Bapak Bupati Budi Santosa and Ibu Fitriana. And dear colleagues, I'm really grateful for the hospitality. Day after day, hours after hours, I'm very impressed and surprised by the kindness and the hospitality, the warmth of the people in this district. Will there be a translation or no? You have it? Or you have it, okay. All right, okay, good, sorry. So that's what I'm really impressed first and foremost. And here, as I have been introduced, my mission was really to understand the quality of our collaboration around forest protection, wildlife protection, and how we promote the sustainable use of land. Precious land. And in UNDP, we do this through several ways. First and foremost, of course, we protect the forest, partly because, to a large extent, because we can reduce the greenhouse gas emission. So this is part of our fight against climate change. And this is part of the Ministry of Environment and the government's vision contained in Folu Net Sink 2030. Secondly, we work on the preservation because we want to preserve the precious biodiversity. These are plants and precious animals. We work in Sumatra, even preserving and protecting the tigers and elephants. We protect Komodo dragons. And yesterday in Tanjung Puting, seeing the gorgeous orangutans right in front of my eyes, I was really brought to reality about the importance of our work. Being in Jakarta, I read about things, and sometimes I don't actually know what I'm saying. But now I can connect the reality with what I normally speak. So I really appreciated this. Now, other than biodiversity, UNDP also promotes sustainable agriculture production. So around the country, we work with smallholder farmers who produces coffee, cacao, rice, palm oil. So that's part of our job. And then fourthly, we try to help the community strike balance between protecting the nature and creating jobs. And yesterday I went to help Jurum Tiga, right? Jurum Tiga, and saw how men and women are committed to preserve their forest habitat that they have lived for many years, and especially women entrepreneurs, how they are active in promoting ecotourism and ecological products. But thanks to their legal status now, and thanks to the support and the vision of the local government, I think they really are excited about the future, despite many challenges they still have. Now, of course, these are 3 or 4 approaches of UNDP's support for forest protection and biodiversity promotion. But we work in both state forests and non-state forests. And these definitions are rather complicated. So I was asking my teacher, about the distinction within different forestry in this country. But we are present in all types of forestries. And what we do typically is provide policy support, regulatory frameworks if it's not working. But where there are policies and regulatory frameworks, we try to help the local governments and the communities to realize what is written in the law, what is written in the policy. Because sometimes we don't know how to do things. We don't have the capacity to do it. Maybe we don't have money to do it. So we bring experiences and knowledge from different parts of the country, different parts of the world to facilitate the collaboration. And obviously, we work closely with the communities so that community gets to understand, as Bupati said, the value of the nature they actually see every day and they think it's so abundant, it's useless. But if a foreigner like me come here It's really a life-changing experience. Just being here for 48 hours, I think this is going to stay in my mind forever. It's that kind of value your nature has. And that is also connected with money, as I said. So that's why balancing the protection and job creation is quite important. And Cal4 project, and Ibu Laksmi is my frontline face and representative here, and my teacher, by the way. Cal4 has worked particularly on the non-state forest, helping the communities and local governments understand the value of these non-state forests, because they are forested. And rather than starting some different businesses, in fact, preserving the forest and building businesses around the forest, like ecotourism, brings prosperity to this district, potentially much more than anything else. So this is the work of Cal4. As I said, I went to Jurum Tiga yesterday. That's a community-based forest, and I understand that the district government has applied to, or is going to apply for the Tahura, 4,600 hectares. That's again a buffer zone for the national park, which will be a mixture of protection and utilization. So this is smart, and I hope our project, whether it's through Cal4 or any other future projects of UNDP, we will be able to support those visions of yours. But what is important is that UNDP really doesn't have its own agenda. Our agenda is to help your agenda, because Indonesia said it wants to protect the forest, biodiversity, and fight climate change. That's why we are here to assist you. And we don't have the answers sometimes, but we will together think for and create new answers that maybe no one has actually identified in the past. So to do this, obviously the partnership is quite important, and particularly the government of Indonesia, especially Ministry of Environment and Forestry. I understand that Ibu Siti is coming next week. Good luck. And as well as, of course, the local government. I've seen so many people talking about your leadership, and I'm really grateful that stakeholders, community participants, members are here also today, because without the civil society, private sector, and the community members, really, it's a dead soul if we don't have them. So, really thanks to your motivation, dedication, passion, I think things are starting to happen in Kota Waringin Barat. This is a very difficult name for me, by the way, but I memorized. So, thank you very much for, again, the hospitality and these greetings. I have been thrilled, and I will be thrilled for the next 24 hours. I will talk a lot about my experience. In fact, I'm starting to tweet around, and hopefully we will be able to bring resources of UNDP or any other partners in the future, so that we can